In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a zoning layer for your map. We'll first show you how to set up this layer and then how to assign zoning designations to each parcel. So let's get started. This technique requires that you have a parcel layer on your map. If you don't already have a parcel layer, ask your county for a parcel shapefile for your municipality. Here's an example shapefile, which is actually a set of files. To import this into your map, I go to the Shapefile Import screen, select my files, give the layer a name, and import it. And let's change the appearance of this layer to make it a little less intrusive on our map. Next, let's make a copy of this parcel layer to use as our zoning layer. To do this, click Menu, then Select and Modify. Select your parcel layer, and then click one of the selection tools to select all the parcels that make up your zoning area. On the Action menu, choose Change Layer, change the action to Copy, and for the destination layer, choose Create New Layer. Name the layer Zoning and click Copy. You'll now see a new layer in your list. Next, let's make a few important customizations to this layer. Click on your zoning layer, and then click More and Add Remove Fields. Let's create a new field called Zone and set the field type to Pick. List here each of your zoning classifications. You can type them as simple descriptions like this, or some people like to add a shorter code for each item, which you can enter using a colon between the code and the description. Click OK to add this new field. Although it's not required, I'd recommend removing some or all of these fields that we copied over from the parcel layer because we don't need this information in the zoning layer. I'm going to move my zoning field up to the top of the list and then finish by clicking Apply Changes. Now let's set up some color coding. Go to the Settings tab and click Classify next to Fill Color. Choose your zone field and then click Apply. Unlike your parcel layer, we want to see the fill color on the zoning layer. So set the fill opacity to something like 40%. Click where it says Based On and assign a color to each zone classification. Be sure to also assign a neutral color to the empty entries. Click Apply, and lastly, click Save Display Settings. That completes the setup steps. So now it's time to start indicating the zoning designations. First, I recommend turning off all the layers except for our new zoning layer. To assign a zone to a single parcel, just click on that cell, assign a zone to it, and then click Apply. To assign a zone to several cells at once, click Menu, then Select and Modify, then select your zoning layer, then click the Feature Selection tool and quickly select multiple parcels. Or you could use the rectangle selection button to draw a selection box. You'll notice that it selects any parcels that are even partially inside the box. Use any combination of these selection tools to select all the parcels that should be zoned in the same way. When you're done selecting, open the Action menu and choose Set Field Value. Then click on the Zone field and specify the zone to assign to all the selected cells. If you have some remaining cells around the perimeter of the city that have no zoning classification, then you can either leave them on your layer with their neutral color, allowing you to easily assign them a zone in the future, or you can delete those cells altogether for a cleaner looking map. You may be wondering why we created a zoning layer instead of just assigning the zoning designations to the original parcel layer. That's because this method allows you to replace your parcel layer every year with an updated file from the county without having to redo your zoning. By using this technique, you can create a good looking and accurate zoning map. The last thing I want to mention is that you'll probably want to make this zoning map public. For instructions on how to do that, go to our help page and look up Making a Map Public.